You're watching the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters' three-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
Welcome to the Game of the Week here on YCN. I'm Berkeley Stevens bringing you this one. It's the second of two games. Boys varsity basketball, Sunapee, New Hampshire. The Sunapee Lakers are hosting the Newmarket Mules here, and we just finished up the girls varsity game. It was decided by a buzzer beater. Natalie Nice took her only shot of the game with 0 seconds left, and it went in. The last time these two boys varsity teams met, Newmarket won 47-44. Another game decided by just a bucket. That was on January 22nd of 2022. We'll see if it's going to be an incredibly close game for back-to-back games for our Game of the Week. We've been blessed so far. We'll find out with starting lineups just after this short break. Stick around.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning, and backup generators. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. La Valley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Baba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Baba's award-winning chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Baba's Bar and Grill. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. And North Cape Design Build. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Number 10, Alexander Henry. Number 5, Harris Fortier. Number 2, Parker Schweitzer. Number 1, Matthew Napolitano. Mules are coached by Brian Cronin and assisted by Vinny Kunze. And now your Sunapee Lakers. Number 24, Sam Garnett. Number 22, Jasper Knapp. Number 12, Evan Brewery. Number 11, Dylan Smith. And number 3, Don Johnson. Starting for the Lakers, number 2, Nick Belizzo. Number 5, Brock Canvas. Number 14, Nick Polari. Number 23, Mike Seymour. And number 32, Sam Flint. The Lakers are coached by Tim Kuchler and assisted by Mike Polari.
And with that, we are just about ready for tip-off here in the boys varsity game between Sunapee and Newmarket. Like I said in the pregame, or in case you missed it, the girls game just ended with a buzzer beater, and the last time the two boys teams met, it was also a game that was decided by one basket, 47-44. Newmarket won that one on January 22nd. And now we just have moments to go for tip-off. Let's tell you a little bit about these teams. The visiting Newmarket Mules, they've got the upper hand in numbers. Sunapee says that they're running into problems. Being a ski town has finally caught up to them. They're losing a lot due to the programs over at Mount Sunapee taking all their athletes and putting them on the ski team. The Sunapee team is in a little bit of a rebuilding year. They've got a young squad, but their game plan is to outwork their opponents every game. Newmarket, they're coming into this game with some very key returners, most notably number 5, Barris Fortier, the 6'4" center who's going to be taking this jump ball. He's a jack of all trades. He can get up there on defense, go for layups on offense with his height and his vertical ability, and then he can also take the three-point shot. He'll be all over the court tonight. But first we start with the jump ball. Barris wins this one. Newmarket will have the first possession. We play 8-minute quarters here. Good ball movement there. The cross-court pass. The floater doesn't go. But Newmarket's able to set up the offense again. Barris throws this one down into the corner. It's an open look from 3. It's off the rim and out, but Fortier is able to get it back. And once again, a long cross-court pass into the other corner. The Lakers are able to tip that one. It runs out of bounds. And it should be Newmarket keeping it. This Newmarket offense is moving Sunapee's defense around a ton, just going corner to corner with long passes over the heads of the Lakers. A lot of this offense seems to be trying to find number 12, Jaron LeBranch, in the corner. LeBranch has it now. Not enough space to pull the shot. And they keep swinging it here. Barris with the first 3 of the game for him. It's an air ball, but Newmarket still has it. Nice block there by Nick Polari for Sunapee. And Sunapee has the ball for the first time. And an early three-point try. It's off both sides of the rim and out. Michael Seymour comes up empty with that attempt. And it's a short offensive shift for Sunapee. Newmarket chewed off 90 seconds of this game the first time they had the ball. Sunapee just attacked for about 10 seconds. That pass far too high and out of bounds. Sunapee will get it back. Brock Kangas passes it off short. Sunapee goes down low, and with the first bucket of the game, it's Nick Polari. Here's the replay. Good passing to move the ball across the court, and watch Polari, number 14, shift down low with the ball. Goes one-on-one against Barris Fortier, and he comes up victorious. Now it's Barris Fortier with it. Now goes for a floater off the backboard. And he says to Polari, I'll take your 2 and I'll call. Here's a look from 3. Off the far side of the rim. Sunapee gets their own rebound. Sam Flint puts it back. Good positioning under the basket there by Sam Flint. Goes up strong with the second chance. Oh, great hands here down low, but Newmarket, they're not able to get a clean shot off that one. Runs high over the backboard and into the hands of Michael Seymour for Sunapee. Nice open look again from 3, and that one splashes in. Brock Kangas drains his first shot attempt of the game, and already we're seeing Newmarket call a full timeout. Sunapee leads with 4:47 in the first quarter, 7-2. One of our sponsors today is Bubba's Bar and Grill, very close by in Newberry Harbor. With over 12 years of providing hungry patrons with high-quality food and friendly service, their mission is to deliver a remarkable experience to every guest. And you can check out Echo Communications for all of your printing and mailing needs. They are the home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found every week on page 3. And we'd like to take this moment to thank all of our sponsors today: H.R. Clough, LaValle Building and Supply, Bubba's Bar and Grill, Barton Insurance Agency, and Echo Communications, as well as the Intertown Record. We hope you will thank them as well by buying local, making this all possible. Being in high school, having your game on cable, having it broadcasted is a wonderful privilege that's made possible by our local sponsors. I remember when I was in high school, it would be a big treat to have my baseball games or soccer games being broadcast. That way my grandparents who lived far away, they could still tune in and see how I was playing. And they would find out that I was not quite a great soccer player, but I was all right at baseball. Back into the action here. Sunapee lead in this home game, 7-2 over Newmarket. Newmarket has the ball here. They try to move it around. They want to find a look from 3. They can't do it. Good defense, but a foul is called. Looks like this one's going to be called on number 2 for Sunapee, Nick Belisle. Newmarket in this one, inbound this one from right under the bucket, and that is a wide open look from 3 that can't be drained by Jaron LeBranch. Don't sweat it though. Barris Fortier gets his second basket of the game. That one a 3-pointer. He's got the total of 5 points for Newmarket. LeBranch trips up over his own sneakers there, and with the gifted space, Nick Polari says, how about 2 more points for the home team? 9-5 Sunapee, just under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Barris with it now, drives baseline, and he stepped just out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover. Barris Fortier seems to be one of the most well-rounded basketball players here in Division 4. Newmarket's head coach says he really put in the work in the offseason to make it so he's not just a big guy who can score down low. He can drain the 3 like we just saw recently, and he's an excellent defender. Here though, Newmarket goes for a layup. It is Alexander Henry, going for that layup, coming up empty. Sunapee have it back. Another look from the corner. Pretty good chance. Brock Kangas not able to find the mark. Barris goes in, gets his own rebound, chooses to go for the second chance try down low, coming up empty, and it's Polari with the rebound. We've got a timeout here. Sunapee calls this one. Both teams taking 1 timeout so far. And it's going to be a 30-second one from Sunapee. Today's coverage is also being provided in part by Barton Insurance Agency, where they work for you and not the big insurance companies. They know how to serve your local needs. They support you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. And now ready to go after that 30-second Sunapee timeout. Last season, these two teams were in the same skill bracket. Newmarket went 10-10. They lost in the quarterfinals. Sunapee went 9-10, and they lost in the prelims. Ferris Fortier steals that one away, puts up a left-handed floater, and it rolls straight into the bucket. Ferris is already having himself a great game. Here's the replay of the steal end to end. Goes up wanting to put the floater up with the right hand, but he rolls it in with the left instead. Sunapee in a ton of trouble here. They're trying to settle this offense, and they're able to get it up top. Ferris pressuring, but Sunapee kicks this one out up top one more time. Trying to drive baseline. Nick Belisle turns this one over. Going to be a foul called on Barris. Nick Belisle draws the offensive foul there. Sunapee still lead this one, 9-7. Just over 2 minutes to play in our first of 4 quarters. Nice move there, going around the back, getting the pass off, but it is intercepted. Napolitano there causing the turnover and the steal. Three-pointer hits off the rim. Newmarket get their own rebound. Parker Schweitzer not able to put either attempt home. This one stays a one-basket game. That's Sunapee lead, 9-7. They go down low for a layup, coming up empty, and it's Ferris Fortier with the rebound once again. Trying to go end-to-end, hands it off to LeBranch down low, who kisses it off the glass, and it's in, and we are tied. That's Jaron LeBranch's first basket of the game, the first Newmarket basket not scored by Ferris Fortier. Parker Schweitzer gets the defensive board. We're in the final minute of our first quarter. That pass picked off. Michael Seymour trying to go end-to-end, but a foul called. That foul on Jaron LeBranch. Sunapee inbounds this one for a mid-range jumper. That one doesn't find backboard rim or net. Newmarket getting across half court. They've got a three-point look in the corner. They've also got Ferris Fortier down low. He goes up trying to do a Polari. He wants the foul called there on some contact on the arm, but he's not going to get that one. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's been tight so far, tied up at 9. Here's Polari under some trouble, double covered. They get it to him again. Top of the key. Trying to find some space. That pass tipped, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Napolitano. .24 seconds left, 20 seconds now. Sunapee have it for maybe one last chance, trying to go into a brief intermission with some momentum and a lead. That pass almost goes out of bounds, but they're able to keep it, cycle it back up top. Polari says, how about a three? How about a three? Polari's been on fire so far. That's his third basket. Ferris says 1 for 1. How do you do? Those two are dueling tonight. We're knotted at 12 going into intermission. We'll be back with the second quarter just after this.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. LaValle Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Martin Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Intertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
And we're back with the Game of the Week here on YCN. I'm Berkey Stevens bringing you this one, and it's been entertaining so far, to say the least, between Sunapee and Newmarket. Laughing at center court with each other are Barris Fortier and Nick Polari, who have gone basket for basket with each other. The two centers just pulled up from three in the final 10 seconds, and they both drained them. And they know this one is going to be so tight between the two of them. There's a quick three-point try. Kicks off the back of the basket and out. Sunapee are able to cause a turnover, and they're going to have another chance here. That one off the rim high and into the hands of the Newmarket Mule defenders. Barris Fortier almost traveled there, but did not. Now pulling up for another three is Parker Schweitzer. This offense is kept alive with a nice rebound, and a travel is eventually called there. Kangas throws this one over to Sam Flint. Back to Kangas. Into the corner. And now up top. The offense will run the play again. Polari has it here. That pass rifled, and Michael Seymour not able to dive and keep it in bounds. Newmarket's looking to get Barris Fortier here into the paint. He turns at the top of the key, gets a pass off, and now Newmarket drive baseline. That's a flashy layup with the right hand by Parker Schweitzer. Gets his own rebound. The offense sets back up. Newmarket with it on the baseline. Here's an open look, but not taking the shot is LaBranche. Barris lines up for one. That one off the rim, then backboard and into the hands of Seymour. Sam Flint up top. They try to get a look for Seymour, but not enough space. Instead, it's going to be Kangas with the three-pointer. And it is good. Kangas is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc in this one. He's taken a long-range jumper as well. That did not go in. Sunapee's got a 15-12 lead here, and they've just gotten the ball back thanks to that steal by Sam Flint. They toss it over to point guard Belisle, whose pass to Sam Flint is intercepted by Barris Fortier. Coming down end-to-end, right-handed floater off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound, turns around and puts it home. Here's the replay of that nice little turnaround right-handed layup. Barris Fortier already has 12 points in this game. Newmarket has a total of 14. It's been the Barris show. Here's a three-point try for Sunapee, and it's knocked down by Nick Belisle. Well-rounding scoring from the Sunapee Lakers has been the story of their offense so far. Nick Polari has a total of 7. Brock Kangas has 6. Belisle just drained that 3, and Sam Flint also has a mid-range jumper that fell. Turnover as Kangas steals it away. Passes it up top. Pilar needs to catch up to this one, but he can't catch up to the speedy Jaron LeBranch, who makes that right-handed layup look easy. And we've got a timeout called here by Sunapee. Here's a preview of our live schedule for the upcoming YCN games of the week. It's going to be a doubleheader at Lebanon as they take on Hanover girls and boys basketball. That one is going to be on December 13th, starting at 4:55 p.m. The girls play before the boys, and the boys will take the court at 6:25. Then on December 22nd, we're going to have Kearsarge versus Hopkinton. The boys play first in that contest with the tip-off at 4:55, and then the girls will take over at 6:25. You can check out our Game of the Week schedule at ycnnow.com for the full slate of live games and on-demand replays of our games. Our next live game is that Tuesday at Lebanon as they host the neighborhood rival Hanover for that doubleheader. This one's been close so far. It's separated by a basket. The most recent scoring done by Newmarket's Jaron LeBranch. A nice little right-handed layup on a fast break after a steal. Also by LeBranch. LeBranch has a total of 4. Other than that, all the scoring has been done by Barris Fortier. If Sunapee are able to find a way to minimize what he can do on offense, they have a good chance of winning this game. But shutting down Barris Fortier seems to be awfully easier said than done. Sunapee turned it over here in the paint. Now it's Barris Fortier down low, kicks it out into the corner. That's a wide open look from 3. It hits off the front side of the rim. Offensive rebound grabbed by Parker Schweitzer. And now Barris Fortier pulls up again. That one looked like it was online, just a little too much juice, and it hits the back of the rim. Polari passes for a baseline drive by Michael Seymour, but he steps out of bounds, and Newmarket get this ball back. We're in the second quarter, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in our first half. Why not, LeBranch? That one hits off the side of the rim. It was a nice look. No reason not to take that shot. Oh, nice pass to Polari down low. The floater doesn't fall, and it is Fortier with the rebound. Nice stutter step move as well. Goes for the left-handed layup and gets his own rebound. Here's a replay. I love this move right there. And that puts Michael Seymour in pause mode. Fortier's able to get by. As I'm speaking, though, Sunapee's on the offense. A foul is called. The basket's no good, but they'll be at the line. That foul was on Alexander Henry on the side of Newmarket. And it's going to send Sam Flint to the line for 2. First one falls in. Sunapee now lead 19-18. And Sam Flint 2 for 2 from the line. Those are the first free throws of the game. Sunapee lead by a basket, 20-18. 2.5 minutes to play in our first half. Bears here, kicks a pass over to Jamison Sansabath. The offense sets back up. Bears goes for a mid-range jumper. It's off the rim. There's a push called here. Offensive foul. And the Lakers will have it back. That penalty called on Jamison Samsabath. It's his first of the game. Polari gets it down court. Sunapee has a fast break play here. Sam Flint gets the bucket. Fantastic inbound play. Here's the second look. Risky pass to the center of the court, but it pays off as Flint had a wide open layup look. Now Sunapee lead by 4 in the final 2 minutes of the half. A nice swim move to open up on that short-range jumper, and Barris Fortier gets it to go. He has had himself quite the half. Polari wanted to pull up, pump faked instead, and now we've got a three-pointer from Belisle, and he drains it. That's his second 3 of the game. He's got a total of 6. Sunapee now lead by 5. Belisle ready to defend at the top of the arc. Swing pass over. Right-handed layup spins off the backboard. Sunapee get the rebound as Polari gets it up court. Here is Seymour down low. Some contact by the basket, nothing called. Sunapee get an open look here. It's Sam Flint for 3. That one doesn't find anything. The Lakers keep it in, but it ends up into the hands of Barris Fortier. He's going to go down court, go for a layup out wide, and we've got a jump ball. First jump ball possession of the game is going to go to Newmarket here. They inbound it to Barris. He swings it over to Alex Henry. That pass goes into the Sunapee fan section. Sunapee take it across half court. Michael Seymour in the corner, trying to pass it into the paint. And Barris Fortier gets a foul. His first of the game, a push there from behind. Sunapee stack up at the top of the key. It's going to be Michael Seymour inbounding. 17 seconds to play in the half. They've got an open look from 3. It's Sam Flint. It's off the backboard. It's into the hands of Newmarket, but a steal by Flint, and now another chance for Sunapee. Final 8 seconds now. The left-handed layup goes in. That's Sam Gaudette's first basket of the game. One last try for Newmarket. It doesn't fall, and into halftime, Sunapee lead their home game 27-20 over Newmarket. We'll be back in just a few.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.
And let's summarize the first half scoring, shall we? Sunapee lead this one over Newmarket 27-20, and they have offense from everywhere. Brock Kangas and Nick Belisle have both drained 2 3-pointers apiece. Nick Polari has a total of 7. He's got a 3 to his name as well. Sam Gaudette with the most recent basket, and Sam Flint has a total of 6, and he's made the only 2 free throws so far this game. On the side of Newmarket, they have scoring from just 2 players. Jaron LeBlanche has a total of 4. He's drained a couple of jumpers, and then Barris Fortier, well, he's got a total of 16. a couple of three-pointers, and then a ton of nice layups and mid-range jumpers. But it looks like Sunapee have found out a way to defend him and limit what he can do so far. Can Barris or the rest of the Newmarket offense come alive and make this one closer in the third quarter? Time will tell. We're going to be going to a short break. We'll be back with about a minute and a half left in halftime.
We moved to Lake Sunapee in 2011, and it turned out our next door neighbor was on the board of directors of Lake Sunapee Protective Association, and through her I got interested in and involved in that. And frankly, when I learned what a knucklehead I was being about putting fertilizer on my lawn and killing the thing that I love most about being here, it made me even more interested. And as I started to read up on things, my next door neighbor asked me if I would like to be a volunteer on the watershed committee, and I said yes, began to participate in that. It was during the pandemic. A year later, they asked not only if I would like to join the board of directors, but if I'd like to co-chair that committee. It all goes back really to the mission of the Lake Sunapee Protective Association, which abbreviated basically says devoted to the environmental quality of the Lake Sunapee watershed. To that end, the LSPA has been involved primarily in three activities: research, education, and collaborative activity. It always goes back to the research, and we've been fortunate enough to have a network of volunteers and members that have collected really an enormous amount of data over a long period of time over all of the 13 lakes and ponds and multiple streams of the Lake Sunapee watershed. Most recently, as we analyze that data, the lakes and streams and ponds are sending us a very clear but silent message that they're in trouble. And the Let's Be Clear campaign is born out of our desire on the Watershed Committee to give a voice to that message. And it really can be summarized in 4 bullets. First is that the quality of the water in our lakes and streams and ponds is in decline, and that all of us who live, work, and play here should be very concerned about that. The second is that the cause of that, it's primarily facilitated by runoff, but the runoff brings in so-called nutrients, I would call them pollutants, into the lake from various sources, but 80% of it is human activity. The good news there is bullet 3. Bullet 3 is that if each of us, not just individuals, but town leadership and businesses as well, do our part, we absolutely can reverse this trend. And bullet 4 is that if we do not reverse this trend, there are truly dire consequences to the watershed, not only in terms of our natural resources and having this beautiful backdrop behind me turn into a blue-green cyanobacteria bloom, but also the economy of the entire area, the businesses, the property values, and everything will go right down the tank. Among the things that each of us can do, and I'm talking about individuals now in the area, are to eliminate or use phosphorus-free fertilizer. Don't apply it within 100 feet of the water. Actually, the University of New Hampshire provides a wonderful service for $20. You can get them to analyze your soil, and they will tell you exactly what you need to add to that soil to have it be healthy soil, and then you can add just the right amount of just the right thing. Other things that individuals can do are to use non-toxic pesticides and herbicides, pick up pet waste, maintain your septic system, and regardless of how little you use it, it should be pumped and inspected at least once every 3 years. Plant buffers instead of lawns near water. If you wanted some advice on what the best kinds of bushes and plants are to put there, give LSPA a call. We'll be happy to help you with that. Don't feed the waterfowl. Cover bare soil with plants or mulch, and follow state and local tree cutting and construction rules. And we are also working with the towns to do things like put the right amount and the right type of road salt on the roads in the wintertime to balance the need for safety with trying to minimize the amount of salt that gets washed into our lakes and ponds and streams. There are some actually very good ordinances on the books of all 3 towns that border Lake Sunapee about construction and the containment of erosion associated with new construction. The ordinances are there. The problems are that code enforcement officers are not. So we've been working with the local towns to help them understand how they can get that to pay for itself through a fee structure. One of the premises of the Let's Be Clear campaign is that we believe that most individuals will do the right thing even when no one is looking, if they just know what it is. So our attempt here is to educate the public as to the current conditions and what individual actions they can take to make this better. If you really want to understand what the watershed is, come to the Center for Lake Studies. There's a marvelous display. For more information on the Let's Be Clear campaign or anything else about this, what you might want to do in terms of having us assess your personal property through our Watershed Wise program, any of the above, please contact www.lakesunapee.org.
You're watching the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters' three-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
And we're back with the game of the week here on YCN. I'm Berkeley Stevens bringing you this one. It's a Sunapee home game against Newmarket. Sunapee are searching for their first win of the season. It's actually their boys varsity opener. Newmarket came into this game 1-0 with a 75-37 statement win in their opener on Tuesday night against Newt High School. Sunapee has jumped out to a 7-point lead as the first half came to a close. They have all-around scoring. Three different players, Nick Belisle, Brock Kangas, and Nick Polari, have all drained a three. And then on the side of Newmarket, they only have scoring from two players, but Barris Ford, your number 5 on this team, already has 16 points. If the Sunapee defense can continue to mark him well, then they're going to force Newmarket to come up with answers from elsewhere. Sunapee do turn this one over, and Newmarket bring it up court. It's Parker Schweitzer here who kicks it over to Jaron LeBranch. Michael Seymour plays him close, but LeBranch is able to pass it off to Barris Fortier, and that pass is tipped off. Nick Polari swats it into a hand of a teammate. Sunapee get the steal, and their offense sets back up. Nice pass to the baseline. They try to swing it to the opposite corner. Matt Napolitano picks it off, but it does go out of bounds. The Lakers are going to keep it here. The Lakers inbound it, and they pull up from 3. It hits off the backboard. Offensive rebound down low, and an easy putback for Sam Flint. Sam Flint has a total of 8 so far. He is the leading scorer now for Sunapee. 2 layups, a jumper, and a couple of free throws for Flint. Nice passing here by Newmarket. Barris Fordier's on the baseline. He's got it now. Polari's defending him so well, and now he's double teamed. A turnaround layup. So much skill from Barris Fortier. Despite the double team down low, he's still able to find the bucket. And with the offhand, that's his 3rd left-handed layup of the game. Barris Fortier came to play tonight. Causes a turnover there as Sunapee under a ton of pressure, kick it out of bounds. Newmarket here trying to find something. Nothing's opened up yet. Ferris-Fordier uses his height to take that jump shot, falls to the court floor, but he gets back up after Sunapee gets the defensive rebound. They've got a look here, a mid-range jumper from Kangas. It doesn't go, crashing in. Onto the paint is Parker Schweitzer. No foul called. The last player to touch it was a Sunapee Laker, and the Newmarket Mules will get the inbound. Newmarket have done this twice in a row. Now they try to swing it around, make some space, and then go baseline. And as they reset here, it's Ferris-Fordier. Again, going for a circus shot, getting his own rebound and putting it home. He's already got 20 points, folks. Look at what he can do. He's double covered all the way, every possession for Newmarket, and it doesn't seem to matter all that much. Right out of the replay, it's Nick Belisle. That's his third three-pointer of the game, giving him a total of 9. A great answer to the Ferris-Fordier bucket that just happened moments ago. Sunapee lead this one 32-24 with just under 5 minutes to play in our third of 4 quarters. Great defensive pressure here from Sunapee, and they cause another turnover. Ferris-Fordier gets a well-deserved rest here as Jamison Sensenbath comes into the game for him. Great dribbling there by Michael Seymour. Polari's now got a jump shot from the elbow, and he doesn't miss. Polari's had a nice shooting game so far. 3 mid-range jumpers and a three-pointer to his name. He's got a total of 9. Now this is the first time we've seen Ferris-Fordier on the sideline for Newmarket, and they generate some offense without him. Michael Seymour reaches in there, and a foul is called on him. That's his first foul of the game. Newmarket have it again, still technically their first possession without Ferris-Fordier. They come up empty on points this time. Nick Belisle gets the steal. Polari pulls up from 3. That one hits off the right side of the rim. It's a race to the ball in the corner. A very smart play made there. That was crafty by Sam Flint. He goes out of bounds, and just as he goes out of bounds, he gets a hand on the ball and banks it off of Jamison Sensenbath, and that gives the Lakers possession back. Check this out, right off his shin and out to keep the possession in the hands of the Lakers, and we've got a foul called here on Newmarket. I believe they called that one a hold on Matthew Napolitano. That would be his first foul of the game. That three-pointer from Belisle airballed short. Newmarket bring it up the court. Travel called there. Alexander Hendry. And a timeout taken. Newmarket's going to try and get some momentum back here with 3:36 to play in our third quarter. YCN would like to thank our great lineup of sponsors for their great support: H.R. Clough, LaValley Building Supply, Bubba's Bar and Grill, Barton Insurance Agency, Echo Communications, and the Intertown Record. We hope you will thank them as well by buying local. And if you're watching this one on our YCN Now NCTV regional TV station, welcome. You can also watch us on TDS TV 13 and 1013, NCTV 8, and at ycnnow.com by clicking on the live screen. You can take us with you wherever you go, on your phone, on your computer, on demand. You don't have to have cable to watch us. And stay tuned at the end of the telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game for the competitor that had the greatest impact on today's game. In the girls' game that was played just before, Natalie Nice was the player of the game. She only scored 2 points, and she only took 1 shot, but it was a buzzer beater to break the tie. 0 seconds left. That gave Newmarket the win over Sunapee. Lena Nicholson on the side of Newmarket, she scored 20 points. She was an honorable mention. Sunapee had an honorable mention as well. But it was the buzzer beater, the clutch moment of the game. Ready to go after the timeout. The Lakers are going to inbound the ball here. It's Belisle, the point guard, brings it over half court for Sunapee. They have the largest lead of the night, currently 10 points over Newmarket. And back out on the court is Barris Fortier. He gets the steal there. Another swim move layup. And he came to play. 22 points already for Barris Fortier. Inbound play, tipped out of bounds over near our way. Belisle trying to go for the behind the back move to get by the defending Sensenbath. Not able to. Sensenbath gets the steal. It's going to be Barris again, mid-range jumper, and he gets it to fall. 24 points for the kid. And he almost causes a steal there in a fast break play. Michael Seymour has a foul called on him, I believe. Now it is the foul on Jaron LeBranch on the side of Newmarket. That's his second foul. Pretty disciplined game from both of these teams so far. Neither team getting even close to foul trouble. Newmarket almost get a turnover at half court. They're still pressing. Whistle blown here. And it looks like a pushing foul is called on Jamison Sensenbath. Newmarket are really pressing on these plays where Sunapee try and get out of their own half court. We saw the Newmarket girls team run the press all game long, making it difficult for Sunapee. Now the boys team back off the press a little bit. Michael Seymour, an aggressive layup, tries to roll it in with the right hand, but he can't quite do it. Barris Fortier gets the rebound, and he'll go end to end, right-handed floater. This kid's got some flash. He's got 26 of the 30 Newmarket points, and he gets a steal here. Do something special, kid. How about it? The two-handed slam from Barris Fortier. Sunapee called the timeout. Newmarket's got all the momentum. Barris Fortier showing off. The bench is pumped. Right after the steal, he goes up with two hands, slams it home to fire up the away team. They were down by 7 at half. Now they're within 2 with 2:05 to play here in the third quarter. This one has been fantastic. Right now there is a runaway candidate for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Player of the Game. 28 of 32 points for Newmarket are owned by this kid right here. He's easy to track with the bright shoes, and you don't want to lose sight of him. Plays great defense as well. He pressures so close, but he's only got one foul. And now Polari squares off against him, has to give up the ball here, doesn't have an open look over the tall Fortier. And now there's a minute 1:45 to play in the third. Polari pulls up from the free throw line, and he's got it. Polari's got 11, the first double-digit score for the Sunapee Lakers. Their scoring is coming from everywhere. Where Newmarket, they've got one weapon, but it's a real sharp sword. That foul was called on Michael Seymour. It's going to be his second of the game. Only the third Sunapee foul, nearly 3 complete quarters in. Turnaround floater again. Ferris Fortier is tuned in. If you asked me if I thought any player in this game was going to drop a 30 bomb, I probably would have said no. And Ferris Fortier does it before we're even in the fourth quarter. He's got to be close to some sort of school record here. If not, he's certainly got enough time in the fourth quarter to get even closer. He showed no signs of slowing down. Michael Seymour goes in, puts up a nice layup, but it doesn't find the mark. Almost causes a steal here. 3 players go down. Polari helps up Fortier, and a nice display of sportsmanship. Those two have had a battle tonight. To end our first quarter, they each drained a 3-point shot from pretty significant distance beyond the arc with just under 10 seconds to go. Polari hit the first one, and then at the buzzer, Ferris Fortier hit the second one to close the quarter. The kid's got the ball with Polari in front of him. He pulls up from mid-range. That one doesn't go, but the offense could be kept alive here. Sunapee gets the rebound. And finally, Newmarket has a third scorer. It's Matt Napolitano. He drains the 3. Newmarket has a lead. Sunapee gets the steal. Ferris Fortier has it. They slow down the breakout. There's 12 seconds left. Are you kidding me? That one almost went in. The offense gets the rebound. There could be one last try. 6 seconds to play here in the third quarter. A block by Polari, but a foul is called. Three seconds left, and Napolitano is sent to the line. He's going to be shooting 2 here. And he gets the first one. Can't get the second. Polari gets the rebound. It's turned over. It's Ferris Fortier for one last try. Are you kidding me, kid? What can he not do? The place goes nuts, and we've got a star in the making.
The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Martin Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Intertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
Welcome back. fourth quarter about to begin between Newmarket and Sunapee in a Division IV game that has been electric. Many thanks to this guy right here, Barris Fortier. He's got 33 points through the first 3 quarters with no signs of slowing down. The last moment in the third quarter was a 3-pointer drained at the buzzer, and it seems like everything is going in for him tonight. He has really been outstanding. Here's the replay of that last shot from a few feet beyond the arc too, and it splashes in, nothing but net. Sunapee know what they have to do on defense. Their scorings come from everywhere. Boris Fortier, he gets the block, he gets the steal, and he goes coast to coast. The layup doesn't fall though, and Nick Belisle gets the defensive board for the Lakers. Sunapee were leading much of this game, but in the last moments of the third quarter, Newmarket took their first lead of the game, and they've since expanded it to 5 points, 41-36 over Sunapee right now. Still lots of life left in this game. We're going to get a jump ball here. Possession arrow favors Newmarket. Branch hands it over to Fortier. Sensenbath goes up for the floater, bounces a few times off the rim, but it ends up into the hands of Sunapee's Michael Seymour. Newmarket is playing defense so well. They're really not giving Sunapee a lot of space. The second half has just been the Newmarket show, mainly the Boris Fortier show. He goes up again for a floater, off the glass and in. He's got 35. All eyes are on him. He's doing something special so far in this contest. Michael Seymour with a nice move to split the defenders, and there's a foul called here. And it will be a foul on Matt Napolitano. Here's the replay. That's Jaron LeBranch with the close defense there, but Seymour does spin off him, and as he comes down low, Napolitano comes in with that blocking foul. So now Sunapee still keep it. The Newmarket half, the inbound play does not go as planned. Napolitano, who just committed the foul, comes away with the steal. Just under 6 minutes to play. Boris Fortier has it. Sam Flint in front of him. Puts up a floater, that one doesn't go. That's back-to-back misses for the first time this game from Fortier. He finally looks a little bit human. Down low for Sam Flint, puts up a short ranger. Bounces off the rim and into the hands of Napolitano for the rebound. Fortier takes it up and goes down low once more. Polari takes in the rebound. Sunapee's done a good job on 3 possessions in a row to limit Fortier and not give him those nice chances. And now some crazy transitions transpire and a hard foul is called. Belisle crashes down. And it looks like he may be shooting 2 here, yes. It's a scramble on the floor. Sensenbath has it there. Sam Flint swats it, Belisle gets it. And then he could have been fouled from both sides, but the refs only called 1. And now Belisle's at the line. First one's no good. This is Belisle's first time to the free throw line. coverage is being brought to you in part by LaValle Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. They're celebrating 60 years of serving you in over 12 locations in New England. Nick Belisle getting ready for his second free throw here. Gets Sunapee within 6 points. Sunapee has looked great from beyond the arc. They've got 6 three-pointers so far in this game, doubling that of Newmarket. Forrest Fortier tries to get Newmarket a little bit closer, and he does. He's got 38 points. Unbelievable. With plenty of life left in this game, it looks like he's certainly going to drop a 40 bomb, maybe 50. Boris Fortier is doing something you never see here. And in Division IV New Hampshire basketball, this kid is on another level. That foul is going to be called on L.J. Boyd on the side of Newmarket. It's going to be his first foul. That sends Michael Seymour to the line for the first time. LaValle Middleton Building Supply with 12 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire, where safety and service are their top priorities. They're hiring and they're a great employer. You can learn more at lavalleys.com. The 1-and-1 try doesn't go, but Sunapee get a rebound down low, and that'll do. Sam Flint puts up a short ranger for 2. I just don't know how to defend this kid. Sunapee are searching for answers as well. That's a great kick-out pass there to open up a 3-point shot. Foul gets called. It's going to be a push, and I believe it's on L.J. Boyd again. That's the 9th team foul this half for Newmarket, so Sunapee is in the bonus. They'll be shooting 1-and-1. And it'll be Seymour at the line again. That one's short. Seymour actually gets his own rebound, though, from the free throw line. And he's able to kick it back out. Now Polari drives baseline, swings it into the corner, and that's a 3-point look for Sam Flint. And a hero starts to rise, Sam Flint. That's his first 3-point basket. It comes at a big time. Sunapee now still down in this game, but only 46-42. It just got a lot closer. Polari drives baseline here, and great heads-up play, finding Sam Flint in the open corner, and a quick release to drain it and make it a 4-point game with just under 4 minutes to play. This is what our upcoming YCN Game of the Week schedule looks like. Our next contest is going to be in Lebanon, taking on Hanover. The girls play first on December 13th. Tip-off at 4:55 p.m. And the varsity boys play second. Their tip-off will be at 6:25. Then after that, we don't have a game of the week until December 22nd. It'll be Kearsarge versus Hopkinton. The boys play first in that contest with a tip-off at 4:55, and then the girls following them at 6:25 p.m. And this is our first game of the week for YCN basketball. We've had a doubleheader. Girls played first. Boys are playing right now. The girls' game ended in a buzzer beater, in case you're just joining us and haven't heard how that one went. It was Natalie Nice who drained it. Her only shot of the entire game, and it was a buzzer beater. And she broke down into tears before celebrating with her team. She couldn't believe it herself. And now this game, the boys' game, has been unbelievable. Newmarket lead 46-42. And with 38 of those 46 points is the man inbounding the ball. There is Fortier. This is a legendary performance from him. You would love if it ends in a win. This is Sunapee boys varsity opener. This is the first game they've played all season. They look good to this point. They've got scoring from everywhere right now. Newmarket puts up a three. It's off the backboard and out. The offense keeps it alive with a rebound, though. The second chance try doesn't go. Alexander Henry is able to hang on to it. We've got a jump ball. Sunapee is going to get it thanks to the possession arrow. And we are in the final moments. Just over 3 minutes to play in this incredible game. The last time these two teams met, it was very similar. The final score was 47-44. Newmarket won that one right here in this building at Sunapee on January 22nd. Sunapee's going for a little bit of vengeance here to start the season. Fantastic play for a down low chance. Instead, it's kicked back out to Polari up top. Mid-range jumper near the free throw line, ends up into the hands of Jared LeBranch. Point guard for Newmarket takes it over half court, finds Sensenbath into the corner. It's high off the backboard. It looked like it was off the mark, but that'll do for three. That's Jamison's first basket of the game. It comes at a big time. And now it's a 7-point Newmarket lead. Sunapee need to respond here. Michael Seymour has it up top. Goes into the student section, turned over. Newmarket have it back with 2:29 to play in the fourth quarter. Bears Fortier just 2 points away from a 40-point game. He's got the ball now. Trying to set the offense up. Sam Flint playing him close. They're not trying to give Fortier an inch. That being said, that opens up some more space for Newmarket. And Sensenbath gets his second basket of the game. Back-to-back shots. He drained that one, a two-pointer. That's Fortier with the steal here, trying to go end-to-end. Pauses, turns, puts up a floater. Still doesn't have the 40 bomb. Defensive rebound reeled in by Sam Flint. Passes it way down the court, and that's an easy bucket for Sam Gaudette. His second of the game, both short rangers. He's got a total of 4. There's a minute 18 seconds left. Newmarket lead by 7. They've just got to hang on. Jared LeBranch to Beres Fortier. He's finally got a little bit of space in front of him. Kicks it out to Sensenbath again. And this one may be a reach on Nick Belisle. Parker Schweitzer checks into the game for Sean Vincent. We're going to have a timeout taken here by Sunapee. We're trying to game plan the final minute of this game. It's been incredible so far, but it just seemed like Beres Fortier was on a mission. He hasn't been stopped until really this fourth quarter, but it might have been too late. He's ran away with 38 points in this contest, and it was a question if Newmarket could generate offense outside of Beres Fortier, and they've stepped up to that task, especially in this fourth quarter. Jamison Sensenbath has a total of 5, drained a nice three-point shot and a layup. Matt Napolitano hit his first basket of the game. That was a three-pointer in a big moment, and then he went to the line and hit a free throw as well. So even though Sunapee seemed to have answered Beres Fortier for the quarter, some key Newmarket players have come alive in a big moment. Now that we're within the final minute of this game, again, folks, stick around at the end of the telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game. I think everyone can guess who it's going to be at this point. I don't know if I've ever seen a player more deserving of that Player of the Game award than I have tonight. Through all the YCN football and basketball games I've done, I've never seen a performance like this, and Barris comes out to the court to begin this final minute, and he was just smiling ear to ear, but now he's all focused up. No shot clock in high school basketball in the final minute. Newmarket could just choose to possess this one. Seems like they're looking to keep their scoring up. They're cycling it above the arc right now. And Sunapee reach in for the foul. That's Brock Kangas there, putting a stop to that Newmarket cycle. Newmarket's going to continue that strategy here of just trying to kill the clock down. And Sunapee foul it again. That's the 6th foul of the half. Sunapee's not quite drawn enough to get Newmarket into the bonus, so Newmarket still has a few to draw before they have to shoot some free throws and eventually turn this one over. Almost running out of time on the sideline, but Branch is able to inbound it in time, and once more, Belisle fouls, and that will finally send Newmarket to the line here, I believe. Alexander Henry drains the first of the 1-and-1, and he will have an opportunity to shoot a second. That expands the lead to 8 points here for Newmarket. And make it 9. Those are the first 2 points of the game for Alexander Henry, but it may as well be the dagger here for Sunapee. Time is dwindling, and the premium on every second that ticks down continues to become more and more expensive. There's a mid-range jumper, and it is drained. They've got a press here with just 20 seconds left. That was Brock Kangas with the jumper. The foul was called down in the Newmarket end, and we should be going to the line again. Just 17 seconds left. And with 17 seconds left, that is going to be it for Barris Fortier as LJ Boyd comes into the game for him. His night will end just shy of the 40 bomb. 38 points for Barris. The first of the 1-and-1 drained for Jaron LeBranch. And he makes the second as well. Sunapee have the ball back, but with just 17 seconds left, this one is out of reach. Newmarket are up by 9 points. 10 seconds remaining. Brock Kangas has no quit in him. Nice move there to get the ball to Polari, who pulls up from 3. Hits off the backboard. Sunapee offense is able to get it back, but that is going to be the buzzer. Final score 55-46. Your H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game with one of the best performances I've seen. Barris Fortier dropping 38 points in this contest. Newmarket improved to 2-0 on the season. Sunapee, this was their opener. They have dropped to an 0-1 record. For Andrew on the camera and Greg on production, I've been Berkeley Stevens. Thanks for watching the YCN Game of the Week.
JOSA is now celebrating 30 years of existence. Started back in 92, I think it was, with Rink Mann from New London. And he and I kind of trying to replicate the jazz sessions of the 1930s and 40s with Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker and so forth. People come and sit in and just let it generate into a jam session. And then it ultimately moved to Eastman in Grantham. And we've been there actually the longest at the center at Eastman. And now we have a formula where we back up featured jazz professionals touring the U.S. and the world. And my group, the JOSA Ensemble, backs them up. JOSA standing for Jazz on a Sunday Afternoon. This season, and as you'll see, last Sunday, we had the band I put together is called Back Bay Transit. It has a little bit of a history in that the bass player in it and I were in a band in Boston back in the 70s, and that was the name of it. So we grabbed that, and then grabbed a bunch of musicians that I've played with over the last few years in this area. The second session coming up in December 18th is Paul Asbell, who is a guitarist. It's actually the first guitarist feature I've had, to another first. He's from Burlington, Vermont, and he was the guitarist who played on all the Big Joe Burrell recordings, who resided and played in Burlington. After that, we've got in the first part of January, Giacomo Gates out of Connecticut, and he's plays in Manhattan all the time, and he's quite a singer. Does interesting jazz songs that like Charlie Parker would have done, but with lyrics. After Giacomo, we've got Donna Byrne with Marshall Wood, her husband and bass player, also the bass player for Tony Bennett, who's now retired. So, but we're always fortunate to have Marshall Wood join us with Donna Byrne, excellent vocalist, and also somebody not to be missed. Then in February, it's Greg Abate out of Rhode Island, tours all over the world, playing a great alto sax, kind of a bebop kind of a guy, and he's a staple. He's been with JOSA a long time, and he comes back every year, and we always look forward to it. And after Greg is Dan Moretti. He was here actually this summer. We did a gig up in Sunapee at the Livery, and he's also he's a tenor player. They all play the saxes, but he's also from Rhode Island, and I like his style. He's kind of funky. Dan is a great guy to play with. He's been around for years. Then, the beginning of March, is Sean Montero. So Sean Montero has a sound very similar to Carmen McRae and Sarah Vaughan. Her father was the late renowned bassist Jimmy Wood, who was a veteran of the Duke Ellington band. So she's a great addition to the lineup for this year. And then there's two more acts. One in the end of March was Christine Fossen. She was at Berklee College of Music. She's also been a JOSA feature in the past, and she's been at Berklee College of Music. That's where she started and was connected with Tiger Akoshi, but she's moved out to out west. And finally, the season ends with Cersei Miller and Dominique Eade, who are absolutely fantastic performers. Cersei's on alto sax, and Dominique is one of the finest vocalists out there. So it's a full season. So the best way to attend and find out information about it is to go on the website, which is josajazz.com, and there's lots of information there. You can even order tickets online. There's ways to email and connect via phone or any of those ways. That's the best way to connect. And for complete details about the address and how to get there, you can get to it online at the website. But it is at Grantham, Easton in Grantham, New Hampshire. So come on out for a season of actually amazing jazz.
And nice to be back here on YCN talking about Main Street Bookends. And We often get asked what kinds of things we might recommend during the holiday season, and I'm here just to talk about some of our latest books and a couple of the toys that have come in that we're particularly excited about. I wanted to start off by talking about some local authors that have some new publications out, and that's always very exciting. The Anxiety Audit is by Lynn Lyons, and she lives in Concord. She has a very, very busy practice. She's spoken here a couple of times. She's very sought after because her area is anxiety within the family, and I think there's not a family out there that's not coping with this and trying to cope with this right now. Okay, so here in Warner, Matt Forrest Essenwein resides here, and he has come out with many children's books. This latest one is called A Beginner's Guide to Being Human. This one just came out. Wonderful reviews, and my goodness, what a wonderful way to introduce children to the idea of caring for others, being responsible, and mainly, above everything else, forgiving others and forgiving yourself. So he really captures this in the book, and this is his latest one. Also here in Warner, we have David Elliott, and David Elliott is beloved across the country. Everybody, this man has many, many books out for children, and most of them are written in verse, and it's a lovely way to introduce children to that sound that you get from a verse. Now, the rest of these books are in no particular order. It's just things that I love, different books that I absolutely love. This story is not about a kitten. I love this book. Beautiful writing, beautiful illustrations. A kitten arrives, and there's so many people that get involved in trying to protect and care for this kitten. It ends with an understanding of how many people came together and cared for each other in the process. This is my nonfiction pick for the season, for this time of year, The Myth of Normal. This is by Gabor Mate, and he is a well-known doctor who's written about ADD and a lot of different syndromes that affect children, a society that is really quite toxic to children, and how we can combat that. I am a huge fan of Jackie Morris. She is an artist and an author, but primarily an artist who lives in Wales, and she has produced so many gorgeous, gorgeous books over the years. This one is the Jackie Morris Book of Classic Nursery Rhymes. So you can kind of tell from the cover how beautiful her illustrations are. We have many of her books here in the store. If you're going to give a child something, a keeper, this would be a keeper. Classic Nursery Rhymes with the gorgeous illustrations from Jackie Morris. So this is my favorite pick for fiction. This is called Fellowship Point from Alice Elliott Dark. I can't tell you how much I love this book. This takes place in two places, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. There's a series of old Quaker families who have owned and cared for a peninsula up in Maine. So you go back and forth between many, many characters who are very approachable and very, very interesting. And so they have worked really hard to preserve this area up in Maine, but things are changing, and they're changing fast. And so you've got a lot of very interesting storylines going on in here. My favorite cookbook right now is The Mediterranean Dish, and it's by Susie Karadesh, which I probably mispronounced her name because we just know her as Susie in our house, because we're always going to a recipe from Susie. Her Mediterranean dishes are just delicious, they're healthy, and this is our go-to cookbook, and I recommend it to everyone. We also love toys and games, and those for children as well as for adults. Lots of cards and so forth, lots of gifts. Over 30 artists represented from the Warner area in the gallery. So please come on by. Our website is mainstreetbookends.com, and thank you.